Atmosphere here. Welcome back to BT Sports coverage of the 2015 BDO Lakeside World Darts Championship. Players are ready. Over to Richard Ashdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2015 Lakeside World Championships, and we're here for our 30th year at the home of World Darts, the Lakeside. We now introduce to the stage our Canadian regional qualifier, the reigning Vancouver Open and Newfoundland Open champion, the man from Nova Scotia, Excalibur, Dave Cameron.
Oh, it's good to be back.
We now introduce a man that's reached 3 world ranking semi-finals, making his Lakeside debut. From the Netherlands, it's the Invisible Man, Michel van der Horst.
Incredible how you can.
And it's Vassos Alexander and John Rawling in the Lakeside commentary box.
A very good evening to you. You can hear from the noise and you can sense from the atmosphere that it is a hot one. This preliminary match, best of 5 sets to take a place in the first round proper. The winner will get a match against the 10 seed Jamie Hughes on Monday evening. Well, David Cameron from Canada, Excalibur from Fall River, Nova Scotia, went out in the preliminary round last year. Lost 3-1 to Martin Adams, but he didn't play badly, and he'd be the favourite here. Michael van der Horst, 39-year-old from the Netherlands. This is his Lakeside debut. And as you heard as he came into the strains of Queen's Invisible Man, that's his nickname. The Invisible Man from Deventer in Netherlands, makes and sells billiard tables for a living and works in a darts shop, and just scraped into this as a qualifier. So it's Canada versus the Netherlands. Who's it to be?
It's Michel de Trop first. Game on.
Curious nickname, isn't it? The Invisible Man. But he has the darts
59.
in this first leg. Best of 5 sets in the preliminary round, playing for a place in the first round proper. And Cameron straight in to the treble 20.
He topped the BDO's Canadian regional rankings to qualify, Cameron.
16.
About those regional victories he had, three open titles in total during the year in Canada, and also won the WDF America's Cup singles back in July. The real
45.
consistency as well as that, he's had 3 runners-up places as well. And of the players coming from the other side of the Atlantic, 3 Canadian players here, he is probably the pick of the bunch.
20 years ago, John Part became the Lakeside champion.
45.
And Dave Cameron, when he came here last year, he was up against Martin Adams, and he was so nervous when he started. He lost 7 legs
42.
in a row, and we thought, here we go, it's going to be a whitewash. But he did rally, he won a set before going out 3-1, and I think that experience will help him tonight.
John Park coming over, 3 times a world champion now. There's a bit less of him in those days, wasn't there? Sorry, John.
100.
So, van der Horst, first to a finish. But Cameron can pressure it.
86.
Let's see what he can make of this then. 140. Well, it's not going to be this time, and Cameron will return with 85, which is a potential 2-dot checkout.
100. Dave, you require 85.
15s and 20s. He's at the 10. So he can't finish. He was going for the 25, hit the bullseye.
Michel, you require 40.
Damage was done with the 10, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's good job in the first round.
Nerve settle up for Michael van der Horst.
First, game on.
Had some good wins in the last couple of years, and we'll be looking to pick up another one here.
43.
Played in the Cider Masters in 2013, had wins against Scott Waits and Richie George there, and this year he got to the quarterfinals and on the way. Yeah, good visit this time. Had another win against Scott Waits and also had a win against Scott Mitchell, so those are televised tournaments as well, so he's used to the atmosphere.
Well, he hit a double for the first time of asking, and he's now started a leg with a maximum, followed it with another treble 20, and that was unlucky. But a ton 40 to follow a 180 against the darts.
He's come out of the blocks, hasn't he?
100.
Good stuff from the Lakeside debutant.
Yep, early stages, but he's well up
30.
into the 90s.
And that 30 probably won't do any damage with
85. Michel,
Cameron back on 314.
He can do this 151 in theory, not now, of course.
41.
This season he got to 2 semi-finals and 3 quarter-finals of BDO events, Van der Horst.
Dave Cameron up on stage.
Michel, 110.
Man with a politician's name up there on the stage. Might have been known as Dave as opposed to David, this one. And well, there's a few more, look.
Dave, you require
Who's
85.
who? Who's that on the right-hand side? That's Mr. Farage, I think.
39.
Oh, the bullseye, unlucky
Michel, you require
to
51.
level the first set. And this is for a leg against the darts.
Yeah,
Double
that's
16.
in the second round.
Hasn't missed a
Michel
double
van der
yet.
Horst.
Went walkabouts after the ton 80, ton 40 start to the leg, but won it eventually.
Third leg, it's Michel the throw first. Game on.
Well, he can take the first set here. And a reminder, it's the best of 5, so first to 3.
100.
Steady start from Van der Horst.
.41. He'll be thinking to himself, just play yourself through to a nice steady 15 darter. Treble here, that'll be all he needed. Yeah, gets the treble 19, that's good enough.
39 years of age, turns 40 in April. There's Van der Horst, lives in Deventer in the Netherlands.
100.
And he confirmed that he'd be here in October when Martin Phillips won the Winmore World Masters, and having already qualified for Lakeside, his place went to Van der Horst.
57.
Well, he's certainly justifying that inclusion here so far.
85.
Loose last dart, but he's on a finish. So this is for the set then.
Michel, you require 119.
119, starting down the bottom. Right, treble 20 for tops, no.
42.
But Cameron is back on 220, so can only pressure the 77, but not like that, he's not going to.
41. Michel, you require
A bit of a
77.
rueful shake of the head from Cameron. Tops now for the set.
57.
First double he's missed.
$97.
Try again.
So you require
Double
20.
10 for Van der Horst for 3-0. That's surely a good marker. Gotta be. This time, well,
10.
deflected inside, and he's left
82.
himself double 5. Awkward.
This would be some steal. 17 leaves tops.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
he's
game saw
pickpocketed the leg.
Dave Cameron. Forward leg is Dave
Van der Horst's going to think that's certainly
Game
one
on.
that's got away.
Tough on missed doubles, tough on the
28.
causes of missed doubles.
So Cameron with the darts.
16.
But 473 after his first visit, certainly not what was in the plan, and both of them just going through a little bit of a down period here. Averages are both down underneath 80.
26.
A chance again for Van der Horst to put some pressure, to get
14.
some distance between himself and Cameron in this leg, but again he fails to take it.
$95. $60.
Fairly diminutive in terms of stature, Van der Horst. He's really throwing up, isn't he, at the board.
57.
Had the big Latvian Mados Rasma in action earlier on, and he stands well over 6 feet, almost as though he's going for double top. He's throwing down.
Be interesting if those two play each other.
Little and large.
57.
Well, it can happen, but it won't happen before the final. Rasma against Van der Horst. You get good odds on it.
100.
Huge. One of the most open lake sides in recent memory, though, in terms of gambling. I'm told
52.
before his victory earlier on for Martin Adams, you could get
141.
one stage this morning, get 8-1, which is amazing. You think of a player of his calibre, but it is wide open this year. Hard to identify
90.
a real favourite.
I'll tell you who's favourite for this set. Once again, Michel van der Horst. Missed 4 darts for it in the previous leg, but he'll have more now.
60.
51.
51.
Between the Dutchman and the first set. Double 16 he needs. He's missed another dart for the set, but not a
the first set. Michel van der Horst.
He eventually closes it
Second
out
set, first leg is Dave to throw first. Game on.
with that double 16.
Well, Cameron's been disappointing so far. He's not really on his game, averaging less than 70.
45.
And he's come across with a little bit of a reputation, and up there on this stage in the heat of Lakeside and Frimley Green, he's not doing it.
140.
Good start from Van der Horst, taking advantage of the 45 from Dave Cameron. So the Canadian must start finding the treble 20.
100.
Must. That's a good last start.
$123.
He's not fazed by this atmosphere, though, the Dutchman, is he? You can tell that he's kind of been there before, and he's not consumed by nerves, as so many seem to be when they go onto this sort of a stage for the first time.
Well, it can break you, but it can make you as well.
97.
What a good cover shot.
And he's on a finish. Chance to take one against the darts.
57. Michel, you require 141.
So can't now finish, but will be back. Cameron back on
65.
199.
76 straightforward 2-dart checkout. And Cameron just needs to find a treble somewhere. At last.
96. Michel, you require 76.
20s and 8s. There are the 20s. There's the marker. And there are the 8s.
In the first line.
And that's
Michel van der Horst.
a leg against the darts for Michel van der Horst.
He's not doing
Second
anything
leg, it's
exceptional,
Misha the throw
Vassos, but
first.
it's kind of
on.
solid, and Cameron just hasn't turned up at the races so far.
Remember, lost the first 7 legs
59.
on debut last year. He's lost 4 of the first 5 here. And the one he won, he nicked.
100.
And what he's doing, Dave Cameron here, he's
100.
playing Van der Horst into some confidence. He would have been nervous, but no longer. He sees that his opponent is more nervous.
Well, that's more like it. That'll perhaps settle him down a little. Much needed 140.
36.
Better.
Loose last dart didn't aid the cause. Needed a score to get himself
42.
on a finish, and he's back on 179.
Well, he's on a finish, Cameron.
Bit unlucky with that one now to square it up.
92.
92 for Dave Cameron. See what he can do. That's a great first dart. Double 16.
Yeah, that's
Very
King
nice.
Charles in the second bar.
More
Dave
like
Cameron.
it. More what we'd expected from
Third leg,
Excalibur.
it's Dave to throw first. Game on.
Good
97.
last dart. Switched to 19s. Found the treble.
100.
Jamie Hughes, the 10th seed, awaits
100.
in the first round proper. That match on Monday evening.
81.
So the winner will get a chance to spend 48 hours enjoying and basking in his victory.
Neither of them are going to be nipping home, are they, with Canada and the Netherlands being where they're from?
96.
Fall River, Nova Scotia, I should imagine, is a little chilly at this time of the year.
The exact opposite, in fact, of the lakeside stage.
60.
It can get very, very hot under those lights.
No check out for Cameron. Van der Horst.
140.
140 leaves him sitting pretty.
Will want to take a big chunk out of 178. And hasn't
28.
done so.
Yeah,
Missing
more of a
required
nibble than a
84.
chunk. 84 then for 2-1 for Van der Horst. 64, he'll be looking at the 16s, I suspect.
52.
Sets it up nicely.
Did you require 150?
To hold his throw. Can't now do that. Not at this visit.
100.
Double 16
Missing
for another leg to go
32.
against the throw, and Van der Horst to take advantage in this second
Yeah,
set.
that's King Charles in the
Very
third
nice.
leg. Misha Van der Horst.
Once again, not doing anything spectacular,
Fourth
but
leg,
getting the
it's Misha
doubles
throw
when it
first.
matters.
Game on.
And now a leg away from taking the set and going 2 up.
And throwing first in that leg.
97.
Solid start.
Break at the end of this set. Players will just have a chance to
140.
regroup, and Cameron would desperately want to go in there at 1-all rather than 2-0 down.
66.
You can see MVDH on the back of his collar. Trying to join the MVG and RVB
59.
brigade.
Yeah, some pretty spectacular talent come out of the Netherlands in recent years. And that's a maximum from Van der Horst to excellent. Ain't anybody in the world can do it better. And more than that, he's now on a finish on 158, and Cameron is in trouble.
121, Michel, you require 158.
That last dart could really hurt, because it means he's not on a finish, and it gives Van der Horst 6 darts from 158.
122.
Well, he's certainly looking handy now, Vassos. That's exactly what he wanted. Double 18 remaining, and Cameron, well, shake of the head tells it all. I suspect that 21 was not what he had in mind.
36.
For a 2-set lead then. He now needs double 9. It's a big miss.
28. Dave, you require 160.
Big ask though, 160, still on double 4. Odds are still with the Dutchman, and Cameron can't do it now.
41.
Oh dear, dear, dear.
Michel, you require
Why has it gone
8.
wrong, he says to himself.
2 4s.
Yes,
there they are
the
eventually.
second set. Michel Van der Horst.
Well, against steady but unspectacular, but a 2-set lead for Michel Van der Horst.
Van der Horst
Game on.
leading by 2-0. One more will put him into the first round. And that place against
16.
Jamie Hughes, the number 10 seed, a match to take place on Monday evening. Surely Cameron's going to play better than he has thus far.
85.
Couple of loose starts though, having found the treble 20 with his first. He'll be disappointed with that. A break is a
77.
chance to just get your head together, compose yourself. Has Cameron managed to do that?
It's not really looked like taking this game by the scruff of the neck thus far. But that's more like it and needs more of that.
41.
He's only had 3 darts at a double, Dave Cameron.
Shows how poor his scoring has been.
Whereas Van der
85.
Horst has missed 9 darts at a double, but won the first 2 sets. So that will settle his nerves and settle the nerves of his
16.
supporters, including Monique, his wife there.
Thought she was dozing off for a moment there. Surely not.
It's not been the best match in Lakeside history, but
81.
it's not that bad.
Well, Cameron's on a finish now. 110. Chance to take
43.
an important leg
Dave, you
against the
require
throw.
110.
Go for treble 20 here.
6 darts for it. Oh dear.
70.
Well, he's left himself on tops.
16.
Got to take
Dave, you
this,
require
Vassos.
40.
Yeah, and not under much pressure either.
No score.
Well,
Michel, you require 160.
I thought there'd be markers, but in the end it was just grouping. 160 then for Van der Horst. Staying on the 20s, looking just to set it up. A little
40.
unlucky with that last one, but I don't think it was heading for the treble.
Dave, you
He's left
require
himself
40.
Shanghai. Will he get a shot at it, or will Cameron? Well, he finds
that's game shot
obviously
on the first
Dave Cameron.
line.
He
Dave
finds the
Cameron.
number 10.
Second leg is Dave to throw first. Game on.
Just needs to keep his composure, Cameron. Just keep clawing it back. He's got a long way to come back, but it can be done. Appreciative crowd, sellout crowd here at Frimley Green.
140.
And it really, we can't overstate this enough. It's not easy with 1,400 pairs of eyes staring at you.
120.
There are 9 TV cameras There are lights everywhere you look, all trained on you and the board.
And a lot of these guys not with the big experience that you see elsewhere in these televised events.
16.
A lot of them kind of learning on the job here.
26.
And all of them hoping that it's stepping stones and moves along the way towards this BDO world title.
16.
And not to mention the little matter of 100,000 quid for the winner.
Not a bad week's work.
96. Dave, you require 141.
So 141 for Cameron to go 2-0 up. That's a great first dart. Treble 19. Oh, unlucky.
89.
Just missing by
Lisa,
a
you
whisker.
require 119.
119 then for Van der Horst, starting with the 19s. There they are. 12s and 13s. Bullseye.
73.
Pulled it.
Dave, you
A
require
bit of tension
52.
in that throw. Cameron, 52 for 2-0. Tops then. Lights it up here. Well, you wouldn't know it. Double 10. Oh
32.
dear.
Lisa, you require 46.
Can he make him pay? Tops he wants.
Yeah,
Tops
that's game show
he
for the
gets.
second round. Lisa Van der Horst.
Well,
Third
Cameron
leg is
will
Lisa
be
the
kicking
throw
himself
first.
there. He'll
Game
feel
on.
as though that's one that got away. Had a great chance to close out the set, close out the leg rather, and go 2-0 up.
43.
Blew it.
Only 43 though from Van der Horst to start this leg. And his own throw.
135.
And it's been punished by the Canadian.
Solid response.
He's nicked the throw though, has Cameron. Needs to follow up the 135
100.
with another score of at least 100, and does that.
Van der Horst with that two-leg cushion, two-set
121.
cushion.
No margin for error now. If you are Canadian.
96.
Put himself onto a finish, maximum possible, 170, Cameron.
Shows
44.
he's thinking clearly.
Dave, you require 170.
6 darts from 170 if he needs them, but there's a prize for the highest checkout, 2 treble 20s. There they are. This is the bullseye. They don't come bigger than this.
140.
Well, almost, but not quite. He's got the comfort of knowing that he's going to
99.
return with
Dave,
another
you require
opportunity.
30.
He's left himself 2 15s.
Yeah, that's game
And
shot
he
in the third
has
round.
found
Dave
them.
Cameron.
Needed that.
Forward leg is Dave to throw first.
So he takes
Game
a
on.
2-1 advantage, Dave Cameron. Van der Horst 2 sets up. And now Cameron with the darts, he can serve it out to take this leg and with it the set.
82.
Crucial last dart. Crucial treble 19 there.
28.
And again, Van der Horst starts a leg invisibly.
He's just gone off the boil. He's just gone off the boil a little, hasn't he? Just struggling at this stage. You sense that the balance has tilted slightly in Cameron's
140.
favour. Good 140. Again,
83.
not enough to put Cameron under pressure. See what the Canadian can do this time. Well ahead in this leg.
Yeah,
Just needs one more. Sorry, Vance.
111 plus these. Good second dart.
83.
Doesn't leave a finish, but hasn't needed to. Van der Horst way
60.
back.
Well, here he comes then. Just now looking to set it up, Cameron. Nicely placed. Good position. Needs to take advantage of this now.
100.
It's on 96s, Dave Cameron.
82.
He's got at least 6 darts, but the way Van der Horst is throwing, he's probably got 9 if he wants them.
Could be. Well, that's not a great start.
36.
Well, he's got any amount of time, as you say, but he's on 60.
Now, can Van der Horst leave a decent finish? He can.
David requires 16.
60. Straightforward. Should be. There's the big one. A little bit high. And now he has to go to double 10.
Yeah, that's
well
been
done.
solved in the third set. Dave Cameron.
First darts at 20, just
Fourth
a touch
set,
high,
first lap. It's
slightly
the
impeding
first.
the route to
Game
the
on.
double 20 with the second, but that's very solid third.
So a set against the darts. He's right back in this. Dave Cameron.
95.
Preliminary match, remember this one. Looking for a place in the first round.
96.
And it really is seriously warm in here tonight now. See the glisten of perspiration on the players' brows.
114.
Very, very warm here at the lakeside.
81.
Just gets hotter and hotter.
For some people, it's a scarf day.
114.
Now he's left himself 1-2-6 as Dave
100.
Cameron. Nice finish this.
David
Options
require
on the
126.
19s. 2 trebles if you want them. Otherwise a treble and a single.
6 darts at it though. Van der Horst way back.
58.
Well, no real pressure. 68. He's nicely placed here, Vassos.
Yeah, where has
100.
the Dutch
David
scoring gone?
requires 68. Yeah, that's getting
Yes,
solved in
yes,
the
yes.
first round. Dave Cameron.
For Dave Cameron,
Second
the
leg is
momentum
Lisa
has
the
well and
first.
truly
Game
shifted
on.
in this match.
Well, we sensed it, didn't we, a couple of legs ago. It just seemed that suddenly all the big
114.
scoring was coming from Cameron, and he was throwing with a great deal more confidence and intent than earlier on when he had a distinctly jittery start to this match. Look at this.
114.
Sun 40 from Van der Horst. A response in kind from Dave Cameron. This is more like it.
43.
And oh dear, 43, only 43.
Cameron can put the Van der Horst throw under a lot of pressure now. It's a great time to throw a 140. A couple of trebles now. That's one of them. And that's 2 of them.
114.
Just what the Canadian would have wanted.
100.
Oh, good evening. Time for a little refreshment.
Oh, straight back in, the
114.
treble 20, Dave Cameron.
He's throwing well now, Vass. He looks like a different bloke, doesn't he?
16.
First couple of sets, he was
David
nowhere.
require
And now
81.
he is looking like a man who really believes.
Got a bit of a swagger about him, hasn't he?
Oh dear, 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 that is loose. He wanted the 12 for bullseye, and he gets a fat 5.
41. Misha, you require 158.
Feels a bit must-hitty, but he won't finish from 158.
100.
Not like that. So
David
tops
require 40.
for a 2-leg lead in this set.
Here he goes. And now you fancy him. Double 10. Oh dear, now this is tough.
30.
Oh, that puts a different
Misha, you
complexion on
require
things.
58.
Can he find a double 20?
Yeah,
He
that's
can.
game solved in the second line. Misha Van der Horst.
Again, a leg that Cameron will think he
Third
threw
leg,
away.
it's Dave the
And I'd agree with
first.
him.
Game on.
Van der Horst needed that.
One apiece, and remember, first to 3
42.
in sets takes that place in the first round.
And look what's happened to Cameron scoring, having missed those darts at a double. Only
80.
43.
Pair of them averaging just over the 80 mark, for those of you who like to know your stats.
60.
Could do with a few more 180s, I'd agree with that. Only 2 in the match so far, both of them to Van der Horst, and there are the averages.
Nothing in it, is there? Dave Cameron still waiting for his first maximum, but as you can see, he holds the advantage, 13-6 in turn 40.
59.
Really important leg, this one. If Cameron loses his throw here, you would think that Van der Horst, as we were saying earlier, would think that he was just about home and hosed. If Cameron loses this, really importantly holds on to his throw.
Really tense moments in this match for both players. It's a good second
85.
time, but couldn't follow it in and leave himself on a finish. So Cameron from 240,
trying to just set it up. That's a good second dart. Unlucky
83.
with the third, just the wrong side of the wire. 140 would have been very handy.
Wants to take a big chunk out of 198. So far 2 darts gone, only 20 points.
40.
And he'll be saying,
Dave,
that treble wire looks like a railway sleeper. 157 then for Cameron.
97.
Great last start.
Miso, you require 158.
This would hurt Dave Cameron.
100.
Finds the treble.
Dave, you
With
require
pressures.
60.
Huge moment for the Canadian, this. Desperately wanting to take this one out. Well, double 10. Oh dear.
50. Miso, you require
First dart
58.
was a killer for him.
Oh, he's missed 18. So 14 for tops. Oh, 18s.
22.
No.
Dave, you
Well, that was
require
another
10.
great opportunity missed for Van der Horst. Now Cameron gets the chance at double 5. Tough double. Now he's got to get it.
5.
Well, he's
Miso, you
split
require
it,
36.
and Van der Horst now can close him out.
Yeah, that's game
And
shot
does.
on the third line. Miso Van der Horst.
Well, well, well. He couldn't buy a treble, Van der Horst,
First. Game on.
for a set and a half. He was handed a leg, and now he's a leg away.
57.
I'm sure Jamie Hughes will be watching this somewhere, the number 10 seed, who's going to be facing the winner of this on Monday evening. And watching what he's seen here, he'll think, I can take either of these. He'll be confident, because neither of them really has produced top-class consistency, which you'd see them progress a long way in this tournament. That's more like it.
Cameron must break the throw, or he's out.
100.
This time last year, he was losing his preliminary round match to Martin Adams by 3-1.
140.
And he's on the brink now.
Here's Cameron. Good second dart, could do with another.
140.
And 121, he puts a bit of pressure on.
Needed the treble if he was going to take out 164 for the match.
100. Dave, you require 121.
Treble 20, then he'll go for the 11, and assuming he misses the treble, gets a single, it would have been bull, but he can't do it now.
62. Miso, you
Okay
require
then,
64.
match point to Michel van der Horst. 16 for double 16. A dart for the match.
48.
And
Dave,
what
you
he'd have
require
given for that.
59.
Well, a point of no return maybe for Cameron. Tops. Great
that's
darts,
game shot
keeps
on
the match
fourth line.
alive,
Dave
and
Cameron.
he'll have the darts, and still has a chance of clawing back this set and squaring up the match.
Fifth flag is Dave to throw first. Game on.
Dave Cameron with the darts. 2-2 here. He's got to win it to keep the match going. What a start.
139.
Doesn't half free up the arm when you watch your opponent throw for a double for the match, miss it, then you nick the leg,
81.
and all of a sudden you feel, well, almost like this is your second chance.
He He's had so many opportunities though, Cameron, which he hasn't taken.
16.
He'll feel, if he doesn't win this game, he really will feel as though he's thrown it away. Solid response from Van der Horst. Levels up this leg. Just a whisker between them. Van der Horst, remember, if he takes this leg, he wins the match.
Means so much to both these guys.
66.
In the scheme of the World Championship, it's just a preliminary round match for a place in round one, but to these guys, it's
95.
massive. It's everything.
Well, Cameron's counting good, gets himself on a finish, albeit a big one.
100.
Van der Horst the favourite though.
167.
Now 167 for Cameron. Be the biggest checkouts that we've had in this championship. 156, the best so far. Can't do it now, and Van der Horst
97.
can return and claim the match.
114.
Treble 18. No, can't now finish.
98.
Good effort though, Vassos. He wasn't too far away with that second dart. Now Cameron then 70 to take this set. Tops, 2 darts at it. Just composes himself. He knows exactly what's required. Just trying to steady the nerves. Double 10.
Yeah,
oh, good dart. Good
dart.
dart. The Canadian fans celebrate. And Dave Cameron takes that set, and he's squared up the match. He was 2 down, and now it's 2 apiece. Yes.
And now you have to say it is anyone's. Absolutely anyone's. Who can hold their nerve? Who wants it more?
5th and final set, first leg is Misha the throw first. Game on.
With the darts, just a fractional advantage for him. But Cameron on a little bit of a roll now. He's won the last 2 sets. If you're setting the odds here, I think you'd probably make this fella the favourite now.
140.
Good response to the 119.
100.
So he's had a 140. More of the same, maybe. It's coming down the board. Oh, the cover shot wasn't a good one. 34. And again, strays into the 7.
Van der Horst will have enjoyed that.
100.
And a steady ton to ram home his advantage in this leg.
Be a great time to get his first 180, but can't now. Good cover shot.
96.
It's a wild dart.
44.
Consistency is what separates the nearly men of darts from the real high flyers. And this has been an in and out performance from both these lads. Good visit by Cameron though, and he's put himself on 96. Nice number, 138. That's what Keith Deller got to win the world title.
18s and 12s. Oh no, he's gone that way. Double 9 he needs.
129.
Keith Deller went the 18 route.
96.
That was the 1983 world title for those of you who weren't around. Dear me, that was a loose one. He could have done without that.
Misha, you require 9.
There's the 1. 2 darts at double 4
yeah,
for the leg to hold his throw.
Misha Van der Horst.
Absolutely crucial.
Second leg is Dave to throw first. Game on.
So it goes with the darts, the first leg. Cameron
16.
now just looking to serve it out to take this leg, but that's not the start that he would have wished.
Will Van der Horst take advantage? Oh yes, he will. Really good cover. Really good on the 19s.
He looks sort of a pugnacious type, doesn't he? He looks as though he's man set for a scrap.
140.
You see him on a rugby pitch, couldn't you?
64.
Middle of the front row.
Nicely put.
16.
Well, Van der Horst, if he takes this one against the throw, he's going to be in a really, really powerful position and set for victory again. Something just distracted him. Was it a bit of noise in the crowd?
I think it was. Remember, he has had, Van der Horst, a dart for the match. That's the sort of thing that preys on your mind.
Excellent 140 for Cameron, needed that.
100.
Well, he would have wanted to fill that up, but it's just not happening. 101 then for Cameron. He's going for the 20 for his first darts. Now going down the bottom. It's a good one for double 12. Oh, great check
This
out.
game sold in the second line.
Match is level.
Third leg, it's Michel the throw first. Game on.
Not a bad time for the first three-figure checkout of the match.
81.
First to three legs wins this set, but if we go to 2-all, you have to win by 2 clear legs to minimise the advantage of throwing first.
140.
And it's kind of looking as though it could very well go that way, although that's a good visit from Cameron, putting Van der Horst's throw under a bit of pressure. Needed that last treble.
41 behind, but 3 darts in his hand.
100.
He'll take that.
$57.
Nicely placed now, Cameron. Against the darts. He's well placed now to take this leg. Another treble 20 would be handy.
83.
Well, he's not desperately happy, but he can see he's still got the advantage, although he's not on a finish. Van der Horst will be.
Real concentration on the Dutchman's face. Real focus and real skill to put out the ton 80 just when he needed it.
No way out for Cameron, but this is a good response.
138.
Outstanding.
83.
He's left tops, so this is a must for Van der Horst.
This is big. This is really, really big. This double 16, he missed one for the match. 2-8s he needs, and 2-8s he fails to get.
Bit of tension in the arm of the Dutchman then with that attempt at double 8. Now Cameron to go ahead in the match, double 10.
Yeah,
he is ahead against the throw, and now he'll have the darts. The Dutch supporters hang their heads disconsolately because Cameron, coming from behind, now can see the finishing line.
It's the first time Cameron has been ahead all match.
100.
Steady start.
You wouldn't have fancied him to do this in the first couple of sets, would you? First set, he looked like a man throwing with somebody else's arms.
60.
But he certainly started to put it together the further the match has gone.
Only 60 from Van der Horst.
58.
Cameron lost the first 2 sets. Won a scrappy third. And then the fourth after Van der Horst had a dart for the match. And now Cameron leads by 2 legs to 1 in this deciding set.
He's closing in. He can really start to tighten his grip on this match. Now you see the way in which Cameron has improved. If the further the match has gone, starting off with a pretty awful 70,
66.
moving it up to 85 in the last set, and now nicely placed with the darts here to perhaps win this match and claim that place in the first round.
59.
Well, he needed a treble there, couldn't find it.
Van der Horst, when he needs it, he finds another maximum. You have to applaud that. Brilliant bottle from the Dutchman.
Fair play, and no finish for Cameron. That's a good response, though, again. His first maximum, what a time to find it. And now Van der Horst needs 95.
Oh dear, aiming for the bullseye, that was miles away. But treble 18, double 12 can still save him, no.
75.
So, for the leg, for the match, for Dave Cameron, double 2. Well, trying to remain calm, Just the wrong side of the wire. Little adjustment. Too much.
Michel, you require 20.
Here's pressure right here.
Yeah, that's game shot in the fourth line. Michel van der Horst. The final set has won by
And
2 clear
again,
legs.
Cameron stands and thinks,
the 11th leg will be
how
sudden
on
death.
earth did I lose that leg?
Fifth leg,
How
Michel
on
the throw
earth
first.
did I
Game
not
on.
win the match? And now Van der Horst has the darts.
94.
So, you must win this by
24.
2 clear legs. 3-2, not good enough.
And then if it goes to 5-all, there'd be sudden death. Am I right? Nearest the ball and you have a
44.
sudden death leg.
Nearest the ball to throw first and a sudden death leg.
If it goes to 5-all.
So now they have both missed darts for the match. Van der Horst a double 16.
40.
Cameron 3 double 2s.
Well, Cameron not at the races with his first 2 visits to the board.
121.
And Van der Horst punishing him with a couple of nice sweet treble 20s.
Still can't find a treble. Van der Horst straight back in the red bit.
140.
Well, he looks as though he'd really lost his way in the wilderness at one stage, Van der Horst, but he's back on the money now.
140.
The average
Michel
so far in this fourth
102.
set, not too far shy of 90. Fourth set, rather.
84.
Cameron way back 2-3-7. So Van der Horst will be back for that double 9.
100. Michel, you require 18.
So to go 3-2 ahead, looks as though he's going straight at
Yeah,
it.
that's game shot in the fifth
Certainly
line. Michel van der Horst.
So he has the
6 leg, it's take the
one-leg
throw
advantage,
first.
but
Game
it
on.
goes on. You need a 2-leg buffer to claim the match. Cameron, though, has to hold his throw. Pressure.
140.
Good start from Cameron. This is a good scrap now, this, John, isn't it?
It is. It's sort of built towards being a good game. First couple of
44.
legs, you're thinking this is ho-hum sort of darts, but it's been anything but. And this fourth set has improved significantly, and it's a real battle now for that place in the next
45.
round. There's the overall checkout stats, and you see Van der Horst has been handier on the
140.
doubles.
It's just nothing in it. Both with a ton 40, both with a disappointing visit. It's
45.
who's going to buckle first at this stage.
Well, that was ragged from Cameron. Needs a treble to punish him.
60.
Doesn't find it. Oh, here we go, here we go.
140.
Another ton 40 after 2 loose visits from Dave Cameron. He has the advantage in this
32.
leg. A leg he must
Dave
win,
require
remember.
131.
So 131. Doable. It's a good start. He went treble 17 for double 10.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
what a
game shot.
checkout.
And a
131. Quality from the Canadian.
7
And
legs,
it's level
Michel
again.
throw first. Game on.
Oh, a 1-3-1 to seal it as well. And look what it's done
22.
to Van der Horst, who comes to the board and walks away disconsolately, having only scored 22.
Cameron's in the mood now and building on it. Fill it up.
140.
140 though, good start.
Needs a
100.
treble. Only one treble there. And Cameron has nicked the throw already.
Canadian maybe seizing
60.
the initiative here, but he needs to have that 2-leg advantage, remember. If he takes this one against the throw, he'd still need to hold his own
100.
throw to close out the Dutchman.
Monique can hardly watch.
81.
Mrs. Van der Horst.
So he comes back now with 220 required, Cameron. He's had that spectacular finish in the last leg, 131, now looking to set it up again. That'll put him some confidence. Treble would be nice. But 60 leaves him on 160, can be done, but it's a big ask.
58. Dave, you require 160.
No check out on 176, Cameron. 160, he can do it. He's got 6 darts at it. Tops now for it.
120.
Time though, he'll get another go.
Van der Horst has been struggling
60.
in this leg.
Dave, you require 40.
De Vos of Belgium watches on.
Double 10, double 5 now. Oh, and it's all going wrong at the moment of crisis for Cameron.
Oh, hello, is he going to nick it? He's hit the 8 when he aimed for the 16, so 76. If he does nick it, he won't nick it on this visit.
Well, 1 double 2 you'd expect. Double 2 now for Cameron to go 4-3 ahead. Come on, he says to himself. That's not a bad guide. Oh, and by fractions, the Dutch fans, the Van der Horst supporters believe that's right. How many times have we said that Dave Cameron has thrown legs away, and that's another one.
How has he held his throw there? How has Van der Horst held his throw?
41.
And now look, only 41 from Cameron.
Tension, isn't it?
140.
If you're going to be hard on people, you say, gets to a situation like that and you can't put it away, it's a choke. But it is so tough 59. Up there in front of the cameras, in front of the audience, with the heat of competition.
100.
41 and 59. Cameron in a leg he must win. 140 back.
98.
Van der Horst, the heavy favourite now.
I think they're going to make some racket if he gets across 44. There first, but there's tension in that throw. My word, there is.
Tell you what, it's great fun to watch.
95.
Van der Horst just trying to set it up now. Treble will be so handy at this
47.
stage. Oh, and it's a little 7 instead.
Well, that is a finish, 170. Be a spectacular way to end what at times has been a scrappy match, but engrossing all the same. All yours then, Michel.
Not this time. A loose 5, gets a couple of good cover shots, though. Beautiful.
Dave, you require 108.
Well, he's hit a 131, he's hit a 103. 19 for double 16. To level the match. Oh, not far away.
51.
He can win this one now. Double 16. This takes it if he can put it away, and 35. He can't. Agonising. Nerve jangling.
He's now missed 3 double 16s for the match.
No score.
Oh no! Dave Cameron, what have you done?
Michel, you require 16.
Double 8 then for the match. For Van der Horst, he's got it. He was 2 up, it went back to 2-all. At times it wasn't pretty, but my word, it was gripping, and the celebrations are Dutch. And Michel van der Horst is through to take his place in the first round proper. Good match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, wish him well as he leaves the stage, the man from Canada, Dave Cameron. And through to the first round proper, it's the Invisible Man, Michel van der Horst.